Hi everyone, this is Stephanie 1111 Witchy Babe, and I am back with Virgo's reading for December. And this reading is going to be astrology transits, and it's also going to be tarot and oracles like normal. And so I'm combining the two. Now the transits are going to be specifically for Virgo risings, but the tarot and the energy and any information, channeled information, is for all Virgo energy, sun, moon, rising, etc. So make sure you check out your other placements and their videos for any messages for you there. And again, this is a collective energy reading, so always remember that with anybody you're listening to. This is not your personalized energy. So if you would like a personal reading, you can book that at my website, 1111witchybabe.com. And welcome back to all my subscribers. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all your comments. I really am appreciating the community that's growing here on YouTube. And if you are new, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Turn the notification bell on so you can see my readings as they come out. I am, fingers crossed, going to be releasing content, if not daily, multiple times a week. So make sure you have your notifications on for the various videos that will be coming off this channel. So that is it. Let's go ahead and dive into your reading. So what's going on for Virgo energy in the sky in December? So we have Jupiter entering Capricorn. Jupiter changes signs once a year, so it is kind of a big deal. And that's going to be hitting your fifth house. Now, your fifth house is all about the house of pleasure. It's, your hobbies, what you enjoy. It's sexual pleasure as well. It's the house of children. It's also the house of romance and things of that nature. But it also a big portion of the fifth house is going to be your creativity. This is a house of self-employment. So this is a really good thing to be happening. Jupiter hitting that fifth house for you guys. So Jupiter is the planet of expansion. It just kind of blows up anything it touches in both a good and bad way, but generally a good way because it is a higher vibrational planet. And so you have a lot of opportunities for everything to be to bring in that energy into your life, which is great for Virgos because sometimes you guys can be a little high strung. You're Mercury ruled. I'm Mercury ruled, being Gemini, and I understand that there's this sense of needing to get things done, needing to be with Virgos very analytical, and sometimes the creativity and that kind of areas of our lives tend to fall off. And sometimes, when you're so, such a hard worker and so focused and dedicated, and especially to service of others, sometimes Virgos can get lost in all that. And so this is a time for you to really reflect on what gives you pleasure, and what makes you happy, and how to bring those aspects into your life more. For some people, this is going to be a huge opportunity to have children this year. So if you're wanting to get pregnant, or that's something that's on your mind, or if you don't, that's something to keep in mind because there's going to be a lot of energy assisting in that area. With you having this fifth house stellium, Saturn, Pluto, and Venus will be in Jupiter. I'm sorry, Saturn, Pluto, and Venus will be in your fifth house, not in Jupiter. That doesn't make sense. In your fifth house. So there is a lot of energy this month in particular regarding pregnancy. But, that all applies to who it applies to. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on with this fifth house. A lot of it contains your romance and your love. We're also going to be looking at job stuff too. So let's just dive into that part of the reading. Well, let's get your general energy for tarot, for Virgo energy. What's the general energy for the month of December? 10 of Cups. That's beautiful. That is emotional fulfillment. And that really coincides, guys, with what happens on the 10th of the month when Mercury enters into Sagittarius. So Mercury's going to be entering into Sagittarius, and it's going to be hitting your fourth house. And so that is your house of your home and your family and, the things that make you feel warm and toasty. It's your roots. And so this is the perfect time of year for that to be happening. There's going to be a lot of communication regarding your home, regarding your family. Mercury also is the, can go between realms, and there's a traveler energy with Mercury energy. So you might be traveling back home with Mercury and Sagittarius energy combining. So there's going to be a lot of talk, maybe talk about creating a family of your own, especially with that fifth house stuff going on. And with you have emotional fulfillment here, I feel like December is going to be really a good time for you guys if that's your guys' general energy and all this other stuff's going on. It's almost like a new leaf. I feel like maybe a lot of you are leaving a very anxious type of energy and like overworked and that type of stuff. And this is kind of like a relief. And this energy is going to, again, be carrying on for most of, regarding Jupiter being in your fifth house, most of the year. So you have a really good opportunity to bring in more of what you love and what makes you feel good this whole year coming up 2020. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on in regards to your guys' relationship, because we do have Venus is going to enter into your sixth house towards the end of the month on the 21st. And so this is also going to be, bringing some changes and good news in regards to your daily routine or things at your job. And we already have all this fifth house stuff. So what's going on with your guys's relationships? Oh, we have the Hierophant. So this could be indicating some type of, marriage with the Hierophant. This could be indicating something with a Taurus, because the Hierophant is Taurus energy. This could be indicating just really coming together. What's standing out to me right here is just this mirrored imagery right here of the keys, like that down there. I don't know why that's like really standing out. So this could be some type of union coming together with somebody else, happening this month or happening this year, this upcoming year as well, because we're picking up a lot of the energy that's to come, not just for this month, but to come after as well. Let's see what else going on relationship wise, but this is a very sturdy energy. So we have the Nine of Wands. So you're still going to be feeling a little defensive, but you have, I believe, an opportunity to have some sort of something that is long lasting. Okay. And that's going to be presented to you, I would say, this month. If not this month, then it's coming very soon. So it's something that's going to make you guys be anxious, because you like to analyze everything and emotions aren't always your strongest suit. You'd rather kind of think about your emotions and actually just feel them. So you should always take things into consideration and kind of go slow on things. But this is, to me, I feel a good opportunity for you, and it's going to bring you a lot of happiness and a lot of emotional fulfillment. Okay. So what else is going on this month in the sky? We have two big things. We have the lunar eclipse in the middle of the month, and we have a solar eclipse at the end of the month. In the middle of the month, the 11th and 12th, this is going to be a lunar eclipse. And remember, that's the full moon. And that is going to be in Gemini, and it's going to be hitting your 10th house. So this is a really good opportunity for you guys to take a look at your 10th house energy, which is your 10th house is your career. So your 6th house is your job, like what you're doing day to day, how you pay bills, that kind of thing. But your 10th house is your career and path you're wanting to take for your life. So maybe you're already in that with your job, maybe you're not. But this is a time for you to take a look at, what do you want as a career? What do you really want to stand for? And if not that, it's your public image. Who are you presenting to the world? And how do you want to make changes? So this is going to be a time for you to really think about that. And also with these eclipses, sometimes negative things come up. We start to see the negative aspects of ourselves that we no longer want to carry on. And we want to release. So this is going to be a good time to see that, and to also be aware that around that time you might have some negative things coming up, either internally or they could also be externally happening, and to just kind of let it ride, look at it, analyze it, which you guys are great at, and release whatever doesn't need to be there anymore. At the end of the month, you have that solar eclipse happening in Capricorn. And that is going to be hitting your fifth house as well. So again, you have all this energy in your fifth house. The sun will be there, obviously. And then we also have Jupiter, Saturn, Pluto still there. So this is going to be a great opportunity for you to set your intentions, to write them down. Again, the 25th and the 26th, for all of my witches that are following and are wanting the dates that are best suited for the rituals. Set your intentions, how to add more joy and creativity into your life, how to be more optimistic. If you are wanting children, this is going to be an excellent opportunity for you to add that into your rituals. You can add in fertility spells or fertility rituals, whatever you coincide with, but just writing it down and adding it a part of your rituals for that day of the new moon can be beneficial as well. This is the time to plant some seeds of what you're wanting to bring into your life for 2020 in regards to what makes you happy and what fulfills you and makes you feel good. And if you know kids and all that, maybe that's not where you're at. This is a good time for you to write down, what hobbies do you want to take on? Do you want to be self-employed? How can you start to venture into that? Are you already self-employed? How can you expand that? How can you use Jupiter to best help you with that? So these are really good opportunities for manifestation at the end of the month. So let's go ahead and dive into your career and money. What's the energy for Virgos for career, finances, and career? The Hermit, which makes sense because you are going to be having that lunar eclipse and you're going to have that energy where you're going to be analyzing, like, what do I want to be? What do I, am I on the right path? Am I doing what it is I feel called to? And so this is a Hermit is a really introspective time of going within and trying to understand what it is that you want and how to get there, and using your inner knowledge in order to do so, and not seeking information out externally. So you're not going to be going to people asking their opinions per se. This is going to be all within. And what sometimes can come with the Hermit energy is feeling stuck or feeling depressed or feeling like you're not getting anywhere, but you are. And so just keep that in mind. I have a feeling that 10th and 11th day is going to, I'm sorry, the 11th and 12th, it might, and the energy around there might be difficult for you guys, but it's fine. You're going to bring things up to light that need to be brought up to light. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. The Four of Pentacles. So you might be very conservative of your finances, really taking a focus on that, especially if maybe you're deciding that, hey, 2020 is the year that I become self-employed full-time. Bringing things in, cutting extra costs, really focusing on saving and creating a foundation is the energy I see for December financially. So maybe it's just you spend too much over the holidays and you need to rail it back in. So let's go ahead and take a look at anything else that needs to come out. Any advice for Virgo energy? The Father of Wands. I feel like you guys really need to learn and embrace just enjoying things. That's going to be your big lesson, I believe, for 2020. But really working, especially this month, just enjoy yourself. Enjoy this energy. Enjoy that 10 of Cups. Be confident. With that lunar eclipse hitting your 10th house, and that's your house of your public image, and your first house is how people see you and your physical body, but it's like your 10th house is the persona that you put out to the world. You need to be more confident and look at areas where you can be more confident and can step in your power, and not, do certain things because that's the way things are done, or that's how people expect, which is something that Virgos sometimes step into, to just not rock the boat and to kind of help with their own anxiety. So I feel like some of you are going to be dealing with some maybe not public, but social anxiety and things of that nature coming up, that energy being more prevalent in your life. And you have to, look at it and see where you're being your worst enemy there, and release it and really kind of step into that Father of Wands energy, which is very powerful, confident, knows what he wants, and is very driven to go get that. So that's going to be your reading, guys. This is, again, Virgo rising is the transits mainly, depending on your chart, but this is going to be a lot of Virgo risings energy, and this is also going to be for Virgo energy overall in regards to the tarot. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment or shoot me a message. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And again, if you would like to book your own reading based off of your energy, you can do so at my website, 1111witchybabe.com. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you for subscribing and commenting and leaving likes. Make sure you turn that notification bell on so you can catch all my videos as soon as they come out. And I'll see you next time. I hope you guys have a great day.